Ladies and gentlemen, me and Chastity starting an adventure today. We're going to camp out overnight on the Pinhoti. Overnight camping expedition on the Pinhoti. It's probably going to rain on us. What do you think about it, baby? Gabby. Chastity's trail name is Gabby. Jim Hayes helped us out with that. Thank you, Jim. Change your plans, guys. You gotta be flexible when you're hiking and camping, I guess. They're having a bike race. It's gonna be from here. I'm at Snake Creek Gap now. It's gonna be from Snake Creek Gap to Dug Gap Mountain section of the Pinhoti. And definitely didn't want to do that because it's I didn't want to camp out on the Dug Gap Mountain part because of all the bikes and stuff. It'd be miserable. Me and Chas decided that wouldn't be good for us. We're gonna go about a mile up here and do it and camp out close by. Anyway, we'll holler at you in a minute. We got Gabby going up the hill there. I'm holding Gabby up. Speak something for the camera. She said, no way. We're on the Snake Creek Gap section of the trail. I've loaded myself down because it's just gonna be a mile. So I've got about 40 pounds on me. Now I would not try another 50-pound pack and hike like I did on the approach trail. I think that dad did like 10 miles total. Talk about a good life lesson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're in between Snake Creek Gap and Dug Gap Mountain. Like I told you earlier, we decided to do this instead of going to Dug Gap Mountain because they're having a bike race. That path there is small anyway. I couldn't imagine doing it with mountain bikes in the way. I mean, now you might run into one or two when you're hiking it, but if you were to be in the middle of a race trying to walk back off of it, it might be a little bit dangerous. So we'll probably do that tomorrow night. But we're still camping out. There's our 0 mile mark tent. They were giving 0 mile mark was giving the tents away for free if you bought $60 or more from them. So we bought a little hammock and got the tent for free. So for a free tent, it's not bad. I won't show you Chastity inside the tent working because I appreciate her coming out and I don't want to make it a unpleasant adventure for her. And when she's working, she don't like being filmed. I don't blame her. Beautiful night tonight. It's not far in. We come about a mile in. Wasn't too bad. Easy hike. Mile in from Snake Creek Gap off of 136. We're a mile in, heading in the direction of Dug Gap Mountain. I doubt we're parked down there, so we'll camp tonight and then probably go back and sleep, or go back and get into the Jeep and head back home tomorrow and then head back out. Yeah, get my new tent. I got a new tent coming. Don't get me wrong. I like my tent here. This 0 mile mark is waterproof too, so I like that. But I got a Z-Pax triplex. Huge, just a big tent. Well, they say it is. I've never really seen it yet. But this 0 mile marker is a 2-man tent. We got all of our gear in there, and Chastity and me, and I ain't got in there yet with her in there as well with our gear. It don't look like there's a lot of room, but I'll turn the GoPro on when we get in there and let you see. Let you get a gander. If Chastity's fully clothed, that is. I'm kidding, she'll be clothed. It's still in the 50s, so it's not really warm, not really cold either. Here's our tent. I don't know if you can see it in the background. Let me show you my little $8 stove. I'll give y'all some more info on this one. It's my Osprey rain cover. That thing right there will cover a 70 liter, up to a 75 liter pack. And it don't look like it's big, but golly, that thing will. Osprey, I'm officially an Osprey man now as far as backpacks and whatnot. Show you my little stove. Proud of it. Good buddy of mine's got a high dollar stove. Paid well over $100 for it when the jet boils. And I like a jet boil, don't get me wrong, it looked neat. But my little $8 stove. Me and Chastity cooked our supper with it. You just hook it onto the gas can and let it go. $8. And I've probably used it about 10-12 times now. Can't beat it. Get my hands working right. My little $8 stove. Chasita bought it for me. I'll give you some more details on this little $8 stove. And okay, here, I'll light her out. I'm usually faster at this, guys, but I'm trying to record, and there she goes. Chance got a little makeshift, what's that you got, babe? She got a little like wind thing you can put around and keep the wind blowing it out. But she cooks well. You turn it down. Cut it off here. It's just neat to me. $8. Little clicker works on it. Automatic starter, but it's faster for me just to light it. Automatic ignition or but that's my little stove, my little cook system. Y'all guys believe that? Is it good? Tess is in there eating supper. She says she just wants to live like this and sell our house and start doing this for good. I told her I don't know about that, baby. Don't get me wrong, I like doing it, but for good, sometimes I like crawling in my own bed, I guess. Starting to rain a little, so I guess I will put my stove up and get in the bed. It's funny, me and her work second, and I'm used to going to bed around I'd say 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's only 7:43 in the PM, and it feels like it's just so late. Well, we made it into our tent. Chance has got it set up. I didn't know how to do anything. She cooked a little bit, but she did. She set up all this lap of luxury we're in. We're in a 0 mile mark tent, 2-person dome tent. Pretty good little tent for free. I mean, I can't complain. Waterproof. It's raining outside, but it's not getting us wet, so we like that. Got me a good Z-Pack triplex tent coming. It's gonna be a lot bigger than this, so we should be a lot better off. This is great. I mean, this is a good little tent. But, oh Lord, 2 people, it's cramped, especially somebody as heavy as I am. I'm losing weight though. It is January the 3rd, 2020. Chad says we're sitting in 2020 now, so I like that. But anyway, I guess I'll cut this off and go to bed. This little adventure we're having tonight is pretty fun. We're on the Pinhoti, the Snake Creek Gap section, in a tent, about to go to sleep. You guys have a good one. God bless y'all. I've been recording without my hat on. I believe we're going to invest in some bigger spoons. How y'all doing today? It is Saturday the 4th. Pretty good night last night, considering it rained all night. The 0 mile mark tent kind of failed us a little bit. It was a pretty good storm. It stormed most of the night. We stayed pretty dry, but the stuff we had to the side of the tent is soaked. We really didn't have much of a choice on stacking stuff because it's such a small tent. 2-person tent, yeah, but not a two-person tent for gear. But we're remedying that. We got a remedy for that. We got a Z-Pack's triplex coming, so it'll be enough for me and her and our gear. So I'm tickled about that. Especially we plan on doing this for the long haul. So I'll show you our campsite. We're on the Pinhoti. We're in between Snake Creek Gap and Dug Gap Mountain. We're closer to the Snake Creek Gap side though. We're only about a mile and 3/10 in. There's the trail. They got some kind of mountain bike race going on today. You can see mountain bikers coming up. So we're trying to stay out of their way because I know how it is to be in competition.
Howdy.
How you doing, sir?
You all right?
Blessed. I think they said something like a time trial they're doing. That's what kept us off of the Dug Gap section. We planned on doing the Dug Gap section of the Pinhoti and camping out where I've got my little geocache box, but that didn't happen. We didn't want, that trail's a lot more narrow than this one. We didn't want to compete with space with mountain bikes because, you know, they're in a race, in a competition, and we're just hiking, camping, leisurely, having fun, and there's not much space, to be honest with you. There's our gear. Tried to do a little bit of a rundown on kind of what we had, not go through everything. We're still novices at this. This is we've camped most of our lives, but with just whatever kind of gear we could get, because, you know, it didn't matter the kind of camping we did. But now we're going to get serious with it, so we're going to invest heavily in the gear that it would take to do what we want to accomplish. Like this 0 mile mark would do good in the spring or the summer of the year. Watch the weather, make sure it's not going to rain, but I want to be out in all elements. Not just when it's sunny and pretty and 80 to 90 degrees, 75 degrees. I want to be out when it's 30 degrees, 20 degrees, when it's raining and snowing. So luckily we're close to home, so I think it'll be a big deal. Take a look at all this footage. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see the mountain lines there. There's Chastity working in the tent. She volunteered to get most of the stuff situated in there because both of us can't be in there. Obviously, it's such a small tent. There's my Aether AG Osprey pack. I'm proud of that. 70 liter. Chastity bought that one. It's 50 degrees, but it feels much cooler because of the wind. And it's so damp out here. Wind's coming out. You can see the trees swaying. Anyway, that's enough of that yammering. Well guys, me and Chastity's broke camp. I got to say, camping with Gabby's a lot better than camping by myself. What do you think about Gabby? We'll pick up some on the trail. Here we go. Hey, did we do a double check? We got everything, don't we? Huh? I talked you into talking. I talked you into talk. We are heading back to the Jeep. Excellent night of camping. Chastity did very well. I feel like I did very well. Our tent didn't do very well. It got us wet, and it ain't super cold. It might be 50 degrees right now, so we're not that bad off. Man, it's chilly. You don't want to be wet when it's 50 degrees, but at the same time, I mean, it's better than being wet when it's 30 degrees. My Z-Pack triplex coming in. I'm pumped about it. It's got dynamite. We're contending with the racer, trying to stay out of their way. I don't know the race lengths exactly, but the young man that stopped by our campsite a while ago said there was a 17 mile, 34 mile, and a 50 mile race today, so it's pretty good. Heading back down the Pinhoti, heading to our Jeep, Snake Creek Gap area. We'll walk about 20 yards and stop, 20 yards and stop. But that's part of mine and Chastity's trip to the car is mostly downhill today, so not too bad. I mean Gabby. Jim, I love that name for Chastity. Gabby, because he talks so much on the trail. Oh, be careful here. Slick conditions today on the Pinhoti. I guess it's all the bikes, and the downpour last night didn't help. But with the weight me and Chastity's carrying, which ain't too much, but if you get going the wrong way, you'll definitely fall. Came in monsoon last night. Pretty scenery around. About 1 million bicycles today. Kind of reminded me when me and Pride did the approach trail back in November. It was just like a highway of people. Instead of hikers today, you see all kinds of mountain bikers. I'm glad seeing the Pinhoti get some use like this though. It's good, it's a good trail. It deserves a lot of use. This time of year sure is pretty. What do you say, Gabby? Pretty time of year, you like it? It's hard to get a good head of steam. Definitely want to be careful around some of these corners and stuff. These bends, because you run smack into a bicycle. Here's a particular nasty part of the trail. Oh, I think we need a little bit more mud. Oh, squishy. I think it rained last night. Nasty stretch old trail right here. Look at all the water. I don't know if you guys can see. That's Chastity mudding it. I have to change my name to Mud Dog. Hiking in the mud. Ooh, ooh. There wasn't no avoiding. No way to avoid that. We're about done now. Me and Chastity is. We probably got, I ain't looked at gut hook because really no need in it right now. I know where we're going. But I think maybe 3/10 of a mile. Can't beat that. Brisk little hike. Enjoyed it. Good camp last night. We had a good experience. I asked Chastity if there's any water on this trail. A little bit more. Surely. We're getting close. I don't remember him putting the parking lot that far off. I guess all the times that we've stopped, it feels like we've hiked more than what we have. Because I ain't kidding, guys. With all the stop and going, we've probably had the equivalent of a 5-mile hike in time. But it's a good thing. It's good to see it's good to see the mountain biking community full swing. Pretty. Oh, Chastity noticed the car. Gabby, I should say, noticed our Jeep. GoPro battery died, so finishing out this little bit with my phone. GoPro footage is better. I like my phone too. Phone does a pretty decent job. Look at that. Look at the determination. I ain't gonna mess with her too much because I love her being here with me. So probably won't hike tonight. We plan on camping out tonight and trying out that triplex, but it's gonna be 29 degrees. A lot of our stuff's wet from the 0 mile mark tent, so we don't want to, I don't know if it'll have time to dry. Don't put everything in the dryer. I don't mean to run down that 0 mile mark tent too bad. I mean, it's a free tent, and if all you ever used it for was dry weather, it would be good, I guess. It's just not good for wet weather. I've used it one other time, and it was 30 degrees, 29 was low, and in my sleeping bag in my tent, I was snug, warm, it was great. But water, it just didn't do well with water. We're getting close to the bottom. Bicycles in full effect.
Full swing.
Here's me and Gabby. I'm Gandalf. I guess I like Mud Dog too. The Mud Dog sounds good, don't it? What do you think? Say something. She's not speaking today, but I don't care. You can call me whatever you want to. A buddy of mine gave me the name Gandalf, so I guess it'll be my name for now, even though I'm short for a Gandalf. Anyway, we camped out on top of it was on the Snake Creek Gap Trail. We was about 1.75 miles in. Little campsite there. Blessed time, awesome time. Hike back out. The night hike, or the camping wasn't as good as it could be. The 0 mile mark can't kind of let us down as far as being waterproof, because it leaked like crazy. Mitch Asti soaked. Our stuff inside soaked. Well, we're not bad soaked, but our tent got soaked and a lot of our gear got soaked. So we're not going to probably not going to get to camp tonight because of it, because we have to dry everything out. It was still a blast, so we had a good time. Excited today. I've got a Z-Packs. What's it called? Nah, I know what it's called. I just wanted to speak. Triplex coming in. Gabby don't speak. I assure you guys, she talks a lot. Anyway, it is Saturday, January the 4th. We're going to call it quits on our camp out hiking adventure. It was a camping out hiking adventure. It was a great time. I was blessed. Blessed that Chesty went with me. Took a vacation day Friday from work. That was a blessing too. We'll pick things up tomorrow. God bless you guys. Say something. Say bye, Chesty.